What's going on, guys? Jblader here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Wedlocke. Today, guys, we're going to be heading through here. We're going to be going through here, and I am going to big brain this real quick. We're going to be using a repel. This is going to keep wild Pokemon here. That means we're not going to get an encounter here just yet. The sparkling new Pokédex. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. Your new fellow friends of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you. HM06. That hidden machine, or HM for short, contains the hidden move Rock Smash. A Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash small boulders in a field, but the trainer has to have the gym badge from Oreburg City. If you don't have the badge, you can't make a Pokemon use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Alright, that is good to know. And I think we have 2 or 3 trainers here before we hit Oreburg City, and there's a route to the north of it, which I believe has a very high Machop encounter rate, which is going to be really good for our combo of Psyduck. And that is what I'm going to be going for. So let's get through some of these battles, and we're going to head up there and try to get a good Pokemon to go with our Psyduck. Alright, we knocked out the Starly, no problem there. And the next Pokemon is Shinx. Something that I really appreciate about the later games compared to this one is the variety of Pokemon that the trainers have early on. I feel like we've already battled like 5 Starly and like Shinx from trainers in these areas, and I know that that's just what's in the wild area, and they had a limited Pokedex to begin with, but I really appreciate in the later games that they break out of that mold a little bit more. Let's go ahead and use a potion here because I don't feel like running back, but I don't want to die to a critical hit either, so let's go ahead and use a potion. And we're going to be able to get Chimchar or Caffeine to level 14 in this next battle. To celebrate my getting through this cave, I'm going to battle you. Well, technically, you're celebrating prematurely because you are not out of the cave yet. Diana, you are not out of the cave. Here's another Bidoof, level 9. This one's a little bit stronger. Ember is not going to quite two-shot it, but it's going to use Defense Curl, which means that Ember is going to be the move of choice here since it's raising its defense. Let's not use Tackle or Scratch, it's going to be using Growl. Another reason to not use Scratch. And the Bidoof is down. This should give us the XP to level 14. And we defeated Diana. Well, I guess losing is something to commemorate too. Oh, what? Caffeine is evolving. Congratulations, your Caffeine evolved into Monferno. Oh yeah, that's really exciting. Monferno might be able to make this next gym very easy. Of course, Starly is not going to be the one to do it with him. So that's why I'm banking on another combo. Let's go ahead and get rid of Leer here, and we'll keep Mach Punch on the table. Mach Punch is a great move. Not only is it a priority move, which means it'll almost always go first, but it is a fighting type 40 base power move, which is great. So we will take that for sure. And here we are in Oreburg City. There may be some opportunities for encounters here, but we may have to come back and get them later. Howdy, trainer. Uh-oh, you don't have a single gym badge? You better do something about that. I'll take you to that Pokemon gym. Huh, there's someone there. And then we can see Barry is there, but we're going to actually ignore Barry. Bye, Barry, and we're going to go catch a Pokemon here in the route north of here. We need a male Pokemon, and let's check what route is this. 207. We need to remember that later we can't catch something in 207. Oh, the repel wore off. This is perfect. Okay, let's catch something here. We need a male Pokemon. Okay, Geodude. I think Geodude would honestly be okay, but not quite what I was looking for. Machop, I believe, is here, is what I'm looking for. Let's see how much Mach Punch does. It should one-shot it because we are over-leveled. Yep, no problem. Okay. We need a male Pokemon, Route 207. Oh man, a female Machop. Well, I do want a level 7 Machop, but the female is not going to work with our female Psyduck. We need a male. I'm just going to go ahead and knock it out because it technically gives attack effort values. I know that, you know, worrying about effort values in a challenge like this is kind of pointless, but in all technicality, it does help raise our attack value at to some degree. So, gonna go ahead and knock it out. The XP isn't bad either. Machop. Another female Machop. Alright, I'm gonna come back when we get that male encounter. Oh my gosh, I can't get a Zubat here. That would be tragic, honestly, because the whole point of coming here was avoiding a Zubat. So, fingers crossed we don't get a Zubat. Okay, Geodude it is. That is not great, but it's what we got, so we gotta take it. We're going to use Scratch here a few times to go ahead and weaken it. You know, if Geodude can get something like Magnitude, it might not be too bad. But even in the long run, I do not think Geodude is going to be the move. Just simply, we can't really evolve it into Golem because we're not playing on a console. So we're not going to be able to do the trade that is needed to evolve it. So we're going to be stuck with Graveler for a long time, which I don't think is the play. But you never know. Could come in handy. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fist angrily. So if it gets a ground type move, it might not be that bad, actually. Alright, so we're going to name this one we're going to name Boba. And I gotta remember how to spell this. I don't, you know what, we're just going to go with that, okay? Boba is like a type of drink that has, solids in it, and Geodude is a solid, so Boba it is. Very creative, I know. Alright, well, we made it to Oreburg City, which means we're gonna have to do some training before we get too far into you know, the gym challenge, which is gonna probably be next time. But let's go ahead and explore around the town and see what type of stuff we got going on here. You know you can battle a friend using wireless communication? Well, now you can capture it with the Versus recorder. Yay! I got my pal pad at the Wi-Fi room downstairs. I don't care about the pal pad. We're never doing Wi-Fi. It doesn't matter. What's your favorite kind of trainer? Can you tell me? Alright, we're just going to choose, you know, we're going to choose nothing because it won't matter. We're not doing Wi-Fi. That'll just change your Wi-Fi, what you will appear to other players as Wi-Fi, so it doesn't matter to us. Team Galactic. I don't want to do a Team Galactic. We will at some point. What do you have to say, man? Up ahead, there's a huge mountain that towers above everything. It divides Sinnoh into two distinct halves. Okay, so this also means that we get another encounter through the path that we just came through. And I am definitely going to take that encounter, because if one of my Pokemon dies, then I will have some options, and options are always great. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our encounter for here, the Oreburg Gate. Zubat, I think, is the common. Oh, a Psyduck. Okay, well, we already have a Psyduck, so, I mean, that could have been really interesting, but we already got the Psyduck here, so no need for that. And Zubat, it is really lame encounter, because I don't want to use a Zubat. I don't want to use Golbat, but we got to get it out of the way at some point. Actually, that could faint it. Okay, never mind. Zubat not off the board. I just completely messed up. I meant to use Mach Punch because it would be double resisted. And instead I just feinted it with a scratch. So nothing in that area. I just completely messed up. Rourke lets us train our Pokemons in the mine. A gym leader isn't like just any trainer you meet. Obviously, they're a lot tougher. A lot. I take as many Pokemon possible with you. Well, it doesn't matter how many I can take, really, because I can only use a pair at a time. There are 8 gyms in Sinnoh. The objective for trainers is to get all the badges. That means you have to defeat all of them in battle at their gyms. I think we can do it. Are you catching Pokemon? Here, take this if you like. Free Dusk Ball. Do not mind if I do. I could have just chucked that at the Zubat if I would have gotten it before. You don't understand. You know, yellow for a Psyduck isn't even that bad of a name. Honestly, it's really not. It's really not. Let's see what's in here. Anything interesting? Listen, do you have a Pokemon named Machop? Would you be willing to trade Machop for Abra? No, I do not have a Machop. Trust me. I wanted one, but didn't happen. A Pokemon obtained in trade grows quickly, but if a Pokemon grows too much, it may ignore its trainer. Of course, it won't matter if you have lots of gym badges. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. Yes, they do. My favorite Pokemon ability is my Pachirisu's Pickup. My darling picks up a lot of dropped items without me noticing. That would actually be really good. The view is good from the second floor, but it's a pain going outside. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Geodude? Oh, that Pokemon! That's called a Geodude! Wow, that's cool. It's so cute. That does it. I'll go out and catch Pokemon too. Thank you, my friend. This is a token of my thanks. Alright. We got a free heal ball. Nice. Just happened to catch a Geodude in a Wedlocke. Very weird circumstances, but, you know, we take those. Don't need anything from the Pokemart right now, so we're just going to let that be. Rourke is our town's gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mine running safely and efficiently. I wonder how young he actually is. Like, who is letting like a 15-year-old like run an entire mining rig? Rourke is user of Rock-type Pokemon. Don't you think Rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are. Alright, we're not going to look into that too much at all. We're not going to think about that at all. It seems like there'd be a hidden item here, doesn't it? Doesn't appear to be. That's so weird. They just put an indentation in the ground for no reason. You know how Pokemon have different natures, like we have personalities? I don't think it's surprising to see Pokemon in different colors. Have you ever seen or heard about different color Pokemon? For instance, a regular Pikachu has a yellow body, correct? Well, the different color Pikachu has sort of an orange body. That is true, those are called shiny Pokemon. And I am playing with Shiny Claw, so if we see one, we're going to catch it. Or at least we're going to try to catch it. Huh? Oh, it's you, jblader. You finally got here. You're slow like always. But anyway, the gym leader's tough. Like, seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go off to the mine. Alright, sounds like a plan. Let's see if there's anything else in Oreburg City to do while we are up here. This is the museum. I don't think they charge us in this game for the museum, which is great. Mining must take a strong mind, not just a tough body. Think about it. You're in the darkness, digging desperately through rock. That is true. Whoa, so this is coal? I never expected something this big, in that color. It really is as black as they say. Whoa, the Pokemon that carry this must be terribly strong. Well, how about that? The Oreburg mine extends under the sea floor. It's a little far from here, but there's a city called Eterna City. I've heard a curious person named the Underground Man lives there. With a name like that, he must be an authority on the underground. Yeah, the underground was introduced in this game as like another, I don't know if you want to call it a dimension, but that's kind of what it is. It's another place you can go and explore and stuff, and I love it. It's very fun. You remind me so much of the time I got my first Pokemon. I always have a rotten time trying to decide which moves my Pokemon should learn. Hiya, your Pokemon could use some toughening up. Why not try training it in the Oreburg mine? That is not bad advice. I definitely need to train some of my Pokemon. Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this. Alright, a free Great Ball. You know how Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs? I try to think about what would be the best Pokeball for them. The Oreburg mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing any damage to the natural habitats of Pokemon. I feel like that would almost be impossible, you know? I feel like if you're at all mining and taking resources out of something, you're going to be damaging something in some way. But I guess they're just trying to keep it as minimal as possible, so I respect that. And we're going to go into the mines in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. I know I break these up into a lot of little pieces, but it helps me keep things organized, and it, of course, makes more content for you guys to enjoy. I hope you're enjoying this deep dive Wedlocke series of Pokemon Platinum. If you do, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next episode.